Hi everyone. I just wanted to clarify one thing. I get a lot of messages from people asking that how do I study, and a lot of times people know that I personally do not think you should make notes at all. I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm doing this live both on YouTube as well as on Instagram. So, guys, give me a couple of seconds before you send questions because this is a quick tip video. Basically, I say do not make notes because what you do when you make notes is that you write down whatever you have understood the first time that you read the text or the second time, and then you keep revising from that, despite the fact that when you read a text multiple times you will actually find a lot more in the text every time. So I do not recommend making notes at all. I recommend that you read the textbook multiple times. Underline if you want to highlight some points, just underline that and make small notes on the sides if you want to kind of write something that you've connected with or something that you've understood differently. But I don't recommend making notes. However, there is a difference. I completely say you should write while and study. So when you are studying, start writing it down. Start writing whatever you are studying. Start writing. Like like if you've read two pages and there were 10 points in it, and then write them down so that you remember that those were the 10 points. Okay. So, but that is very different from making notes because this is not writing down things that you will study from that written material. Do not study from this written material when you study next time. Study the textbook again. Okay. Do not go with this. So what you're supposed to do is write down while studying. So take you should ideally have multiple notebooks that you finished when preparing for civil services, even when you're in class 10th and 12th, and whenever you're studying for an exam, write and study. In maths, write it down, all the formulas, all the questions, practice as much. The more you write down, the more you will remember things. Okay. So if you've studied one chapter of anything, write down what you've studied, remember by writing. But don't make notes. Making notes is very different from writing. When you make notes, you will study from your notes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying write down and leave it behind. Okay, next time when you study that, if you want to memorize again, if you want to be clear on what you studied, write it again. That's the best way to study. That's the best way to remember something, to write and study. But don't make notes, don't study from your own notes. That's not a good idea because you will miss out on a lot of things. See, who is making notes? You, right? So what you will do is you will make notes basis what you have understood the first time, and you will never understand a lot in your first 2 3 times. It's only after your third fourth reading that you will really understand, and even then every time you read a textbook you will get something new. So don't make notes, just study from that. Okay. This was the quick thing that I wanted to say, and thank you so much, and hopefully this helped all of you guys.